Okay. Oh, we have problems with not having enough hull reinforcement. Yikes. How do I fix that? I need lithium and titanium. So if you get less than 0, then you start having problems, like our base flooding. Okay. We need some titanium. We need some lithium. Let's see. We'll go with here. There we go. I think those two spots I can safely say I'm not planning to immediately build something. Need another titanium. I don't want to sleep, but I'm tired and need to sleep, but I also slept at night, so I can't sleep. Yeah, that happens. Okay. Let's pull out our repair kit to repair all the holes that we just sprung. Alright, here's our new scanner room. It's a lot cooler when it's not flooded. Okay. These rooms I think are all good. I don't like how these jump from like 50% to just disappearing. Like, I'm not finishing the percentage of repair, they just vanish.
Hull integrity restored.
There we go.
Draining systems initiated.
Okay, is the water level slowly dropping? Looks like it is. Good, 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 good. Okay. So what can we build? Scanner room HUD chip. I do want that. Computer chip and magnetite. I think we can easily handle both of those. We've got lots of drones. Well, it comes with 2 drones. Scanner room range upgrade and scanner room speed upgrade. Madness. Soil doesn't get messed up from silly things like being covered in ocean water. Our plants are still 100% good as new. Okay. So I need a computer chip, which was 2 table coral, gold, and copper wire. I don't think we have the copper to pull that off. We do not. As always, we are out of copper. Actually, let's go down to our ship. So there's lots of resources near our starting life pod.
Captain, all systems online.
In the safe shallows, they call it. Actually, better yet, let's head over to 12. Hope we can find 6. Realistic games would be boring. Can you imagine the real-time farming simulator? Yeah. I mean, there are very popular farming simulators. So let's go to LifePod 12, which doesn't seem to be... There we go. Appearing on my HUD. Which means we will be passing by 6. When you don't have any oxygen left, you have a limited amount of time while your screen starts fading to black to try and get to oxygen. And if you let it go too far, eventually you die and then respawn at your base missing a lot of health. Or missing a lot of items. So, ideally you want to get back to your base, or get back to oxygen before you drown. But it doesn't just completely end the game or restart your progress or anything. Okay. Anyway, yes, let's go to 12, which means hopefully we will spot 6 on the way. And then we can try and find 4 once we put down our beacon. So this is Safe Shallows. Safe Shallows usually has lots of those limestone chunks. That's the theory. There's another one. Not actually seeing a ton of them. Lots of tiny caves, though, that I probably should explore if I want to get resources. And it probably would be good to get a couple more table coral samples because we just used a bunch. So let's do that while I'm here. We've got another radio message. Wow. We're getting a ton of them. Okay. Is this our grass biome? Yes. So 6 was in here somewhere. Ooh, we've got more resources. These are not the chunks I need, but I'll gladly take silver. That's another one we run out of regularly. Okay. Where are you at, LifePod 6? Ah, is that you? Alright. Here we are at LifePod 6. Let's pull out a beacon, just one. Put you in here. LifePod 6. Alright. Back to here. We go back to our codes and clues. Oh, okay. So I didn't need to write it down. They've given us the clue here. Before they lost communications, Altera HQ uploaded a set of blueprints to the Aurora's main computer. There is a high-security terminal inside the captain's quarters located behind the prawn bay from which the blueprints should be accessible. The code is 2679. Good. So 400 west-northwest. You've never played this game? I haven't either. This is my first time playing it, but I've watched a playthrough, so I'm familiar with a lot of what's going on, but I haven't actually tried it myself. And certainly don't have the map figured out. 400 meters west-northwest of LifePod 4, which means we need to go 400 meters east-north, or east-southeast. East, southeast, 400 meters. So how far is 400 meters? Okay, so that's 100 meters. It's actually not that far. What would be funny is if it's on the other side of the aurora. So I know we were traveling in the direction of the aurora. Ooh, we got a bunch of stuff out here. Ow. Lots of resources. Okay, life pod 6. We are 350 meters east southeast. So it should be here. Maybe a touch more this way, assuming it's... Yeah. So 400 meters. Alright. Transmission origin, so Life Pod 6, was approximately 400 meters west-northwest of Life Pod 4. 400 meters west-northwest. Here. So this is the rough location of Life Pod 4. Looking up in the trees to see if it landed on one of them. I suspect aliens or time travel humans. Sure. Man, I'm getting jumpy every time something slams into our ship. Suppose I should probably hop out and repair it. But usually they're reasonably accurate with where they say to go. Alright, we are sparking now. That's good enough reason for me to get out and repair. Oh no, I've made it all the way back to Life Pod 6. I was like, there's a life pod. Well, here's a bunch of stuff that I haven't scanned. At least I don't think I've gone through and scanned this whole wreck. Oh, come on, dude. It's all the laser cutter, still. Bioreactor fragment, we've already got you, but I'll take the titanium. Alright. So I accidentally went all the way back here to 6. That was definitely not the plan. I mean, unless I'm reading this the wrong way, transmission origin approximately 400 meters west-northwest of Life Pod 4. No. If Life Pod 6 is 400 meters west-northwest of Life Pod 4, then Life Pod 4 should be 400 meters east-southeast. That's over here. Now I'm just wandering a bit further afield. Medkit. Make use of that. Are you just a propulsion cannon again? Yeah. Okay, let's hop back in our ship. Walk the line.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Between 400 east and southeast. Okay. And 400 meters west. So we'd want to get to where this... Yeah. So 400 meters. This is 400 meters southeast. And then if we go this way and follow the 400 meter line to where that shows up as being 400 on the west marker, then that's the whole arc. Nope, we've gone too far away, or too close. Okay. Unless it managed to stay on the surface. I've been checking on the... There you are. I was checking on the ground. You managed to stay afloat, sort of. Hey there, buddy.
Integrating new PDA data.
We found you. Life Pod 4.
To any Altera crew. Landed in area of significant alien activity. Encountered predators in the Leviathan class, highly aggressive. Spectroscope scanner assigned species designator Reaper. One specimen attempted to swallow the life pod, doing extensive damage in the process. Only viable option is to make for the safety of the Aurora crash site. I have retrieved a data box with the creature decoy and enough resources to fabricate a couple of them. The swim's longer than the decoy lifetime, but it should just be enough to keep them busy. If you don't find me on board the ship, presume I miscalculated.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess you miscalculated. Okay, we did find 4. Now, it occurs to me, since we are right next to the Aurora, perhaps I should take the time to swing by the captain's cabin. And presumably, that super scary Leviathan we saw is the Reaper. And hopefully it doesn't get me. Can I get in through here? Looks like I can. Nice. Oh dear. Hit that way too hard. Alright. This does not look like where I got up before. Why does this look so different than what I remember seeing? Have I gone too far? Or does it just look different at night? So I remember there being like... Oh, I am underneath a ledge. There we go. This is what I'm used to seeing. Huh. Alright, let's park you. Give you a repair. Don't die while I'm gone. Okay. So now we head in. Yeah, and I didn't get irradiated while there, so I'm thinking we've cleared out most of the radiation problems, hopefully. You stay away. And we unblocked this door, if I recall. So that'll be a much faster way in than our first having to walk all the way around. You leave me alone. Or am I misremembering? Clearly I'm misremembering because I didn't see the door there. We'll take the long way around. Whatever, it all goes to the same place. Somewhere in here is the captain's room. Got not a ton of food, but a little bit of food and some water. Hopefully that'll be good enough. Okay, we need to get to the prawn bay, which I think was through the cargo bay? Maybe? Hopefully.
Yeah.
Ow. No, drive room, sea moth. Prawn bay. Perfect. So we've basically already looted everything. Oh, there another battery? Because I surely don't have enough of those. Alright, prawn bay. Behind the prawn bay was the captain's cabin. Supply. Cabin 1. Captain's quarters. 2679, is that what I wrote down? 2679. There we are. Captain's log. Loading program, Craig McGill Simulator. Size 1 player, Captain Hot Dog Hollister. Map Boreal 9, resources normal. You're exploring a quiet alien backwater when the ship you arrived here in implodes. It must be the arachnid kidney poachers. Quick, what do? Search the crash site, farm alien plants, and use the tectonic de-imploder. Unavailable. That's just what Craig McGill would do. After foraging for some hours, you have collected a number of potentially farmable foodstuffs, which you sustain yourself with. Stank root, tree roaches, starwell eggs. While the starwall eggs are nutritious, the life cycle of these vast spacefaring creatures is much too slow to sustain a farm, and besides, their mother is extremely angry with you. Fight the starwall, apologize to the starwall, accept your fate. Craig McGill knows there is no reasoning with a mother scorned. You are not so much torn apart as swallowed whole and disintegrated. The atoms that you thought were you are gradually redistributed in service of the starwall's continued survival. Would you like to continue? Yes? No? We'll grab the Aurora miniature, because we can always use that, and the data terminal.
Average long-range transmission delay, 8 hours. Opening last recorded transmissions.
This is an emergency distress call. Aurora is on collision course with planet 4546b. Sending all available environmental data. Please respond with rescue solution. Out.
This is Altera HQ. Attached to this message, you should find the blueprints for an escape ship that we calculate will be capable of breaking orbit and getting you back to the nearest phase gate. Now, it's designed to use materials you can find in situ, but it's gonna need one hell of a power source. Now, we'll be sure to...
Aurora long-range communications relay offline.
Okay. So that is our long-term plan. Unpin you. If I can find it in our list. To build the Neptune launch platform and then the Neptune rocket on it to launch ourselves off. But before we can do that, we need to shut down the laser that is going to blast anything out of the sky. Because that's a problem. Titanium ingots, computer chip, and lead. We can do all of that. Titanium ingot takes an absurd amount of titanium, which we don't have a ton of. But yes, that is entirely doable. Yeah. So that's another piece of our long-term goal. We have to figure out what's going on with this quarantine laser situation and sort that out so that the laser will let us off and then build the rocket.
Seek fluid intake.
Oh, and an alien battery, yes. Because as stated, it's going to take a very powerful power source. However, we did find those ion cubes that specified that they have an absurd amount of power. I guess we can't craft the ion cubes, so they don't show up here. But wherever we've read about them, scan data, ion cubes. Each cube contains the equivalent ionic energy of 5 kilotons of TNT. Under the right conditions, the energy could be released in a controlled manner. Likely used as batteries, but would require a substantial power source to be recharged. So... yeah, sounds good. Steal 20, be rich. That's true. If we can find a way to acquire a lot of them and bring them back, because we got a message from Altera saying we owe them for all the resources we're using to survive, and we're already like $3 trillion in debt or something. Might have been million or billion, I don't remember the exact amount, but it was a crazy amount that they are charging us. But if we can bring back giant batteries, though they'd probably say, we already claimed everything on that planet, so you're just trying to sell us stuff that we already own. And then not give us anything for it. Alright. Ow. So I think we are officially done with the Aurora at this point. So, still like the idea of building all the scanning stuff we want with our home base. I don't need Life Pod 12 on here anymore. Or the higher level Degassi base. So, at the moment, home. Yeah, home, and then we've got the Degassi base to check out. Oh, I'm running low on water. Let's take care of that.
Vital signs stabilizing.
No Reaper? Oh dear. Yes, Reaper. Can you go somewhere else? I'm just gonna calmly wander over here. You do you over there. Inflation in far future? That's just the first of it. It's just the first of a cheeseburger. Somehow I doubt inflation is to the point where trillions of dollars is a cheeseburger. That would be insane inflation. Also, I don't think we're that far in the future. Like a few hundred years, I believe. They give us a date somewhere, I think. We need a faster ship. Like, I know this was really fast at the start when we first got it, but now I'm just like, 1,200 meters takes so long. Yeah, just the price of a cheeseburger? Okay. Yeah. Again, I don't think we're ever gonna reach a point where a cheeseburger is millions of dollars. Where dollars are effectively pennies or sub-pennies. At least I hope we never reach that point. Oh. Hello, friend. Haven't seen you in a while. We just happened to be going right past our starting life pod. The entire US Central States was purchased for 15 million. Wow. I mean, that does show how much prices change, because the idea of buying the land from multiple states for 15 million by today's standards is absurd. Like, 15 million is still a ton of money, but there are a significant number of people that have 15 million, or at least are worth $15 million. Yeah, I think Alaska, from what I remember of history, was purchased for like dirt cheap when we got it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. 7.2 million, and Alaska is huge. Okay. Let's just put everything away. That's here. Somehow I clicked on the wrong location. We'll put the Aurora miniature in there as well. Why not? And even more batteries. Ugh.